and I'll just show you inside the Trail Star. I've got under most of the tarps as well, and obviously this is the Trail Star, and it is just you can go walk about in here, you know. I mean, the Trail Star easily is my favorite shelter because, you know, I can lie this side here. You know, you've got plenty of room over there if you've got a dog or 10. You've got plenty of room over here to put dry stuff, and then you can put wet stuff over there. You can do your cooking here, and it could be hammering it down with rain. It could just be hammering it down with rain, and all of you is undercover in here. You haven't got these shelters, even some of the smaller ones there, although most of them you could do up. Even the cricket you could do up. Sorry, even the cricket you can get undercover. Personally, I think more so than the Durston. I think with the Durston, it's so, I think part of you is going to be outside when you're trying to unpack. You know, maybe I'm wrong, but you know, what I like with these is, you know, I'm now undercover and the weather could do anything it wanted, and I can do all my unpacking and everything, you know, undercover here, dry, with plenty of room, you know, to spread out and do stuff. The Trail Star is definitely my favorite shelter in the MLD lineup, and if I only ever had one shelter, it would definitely be the Trail Star, because it is just so spacious and adaptable. Probably my next favourite, probably weight-wise, space-wise, ease of pitching, you know, is probably the cricket. You know, it's light, there's no zips, there's nothing on it that can fail. You can get under it completely, do your changing, you can do everything undercover. So that's, you know, maybe my second favourite MLD shelter. My third favourite is probably the Duomid XL, because that's just really, really good for winter when you want, you know, extra space. So the Duomid XL is probably my third favourite. The Duomid and the Supermid are probably equal favourites next. You know, they have their place. I think they're very, very nice. And if you want a bit more space than the Solomid XL or the Cricket, then obviously, you know, you've got the Duomid, and that is really useful. The Supermid is just crazy big. You know, I just love the Supermid is just brilliant. You know, I love the Supermid. It's just crazy. It's so ridiculously big. So you know, the Supermid is also one of my favourites, just from its space. From the tarps, you see, probably the Grace Duo. If I'm wanting to use the tarp, then the Grace Duo is probably on a par with the Cricket, but I would, you know, maybe choose the Cricket sometimes over this. But then when I was in Scotland with Chris and I really wanted lightweight, then, you know, I took this. So again, it's really not pitched very well. But you know, I really do like the Grace Duo. The Solo, the Grace Solo, if you really want to go minimal, save a lot of space and, you know, save some weight, then that's then that's a really good option, you know. And then obviously then we've got the poncho. This is the nylon poncho. That's a really good shelter to use with one of those waterproof shelters. So if you're if you're using the Sole bivvy or even the FKT bivvy, then that would work really well with it, because you could actually pitch it, which I have done, lengthwise. So you kind of put yourself at the back with your feet coming out this way, and then you've got a load of space in there to do things. Your legs are outside, but everything else is undercover. So that works really well. And you could do the same thing as I just described then with the Monk, and that would be even lighter if you really want to save weight. And obviously if you want to save even more weight, then obviously you've got the DCF Monk, and that's like 130 grams. And the Super Tarp is just the Super Tarp's a bit like the Super Mid. It's like really quite big, you know, and it's a load of coverage, but it takes a lot of holding it down, you know, so you do have to use quite a few extra guy lines on it to you know, to keep it under control. So then you're adding, you know, you're adding a little bit more weight because of that. The DCF version is rectangular as well, whereas I believe the nylon or the poly version, whatever they're using now, that's probably square. But that's a fun, interesting shelter. So I'm now gonna take some photographs and then start trying to put this away. I hope you enjoyed this little wander round. Just a little bit different. Oh, oh, let's see. Oh, oops. Oh, floppy, floppy lassie. Oh, and you, yes, I know, and you. Oh, good cow. Good cow. Oh, let's see. Oh, let's see. Hey, no, good girl. We've got to start putting all this away now. Oh. Good girl. Anyway, as I say, I hope that you've enjoyed this little wander round. It's been kind of fun and interesting sorting all this out. Anyway, I'll see you all in the next video.